Hi guys, and welcome to The Tale, the Dungeons & Dragons podcast. Our heroes are Tansy's wise, shard-mind sorcerer, Mpoko de Todo.
I'm watching this shit go down, and I hate rudeness, so I speak into one of their minds, being like, this is an important guy with an important thing to say, you need to listen.
Byford's wily elf ranger, Callow.
I am not their friend, but I am their fellow traveller.
Tom's volatile dragonborn invoker, Shadetch.
See how good the gnome tastes when charm grilled by your body Shadetch.
Adder's powerful human warrior, Albakai.
Yeah, you see any like creatures on while we're walking? Deers and shit.
Yeah, man. Of course you do.
Can I kill one and pocket some deer meat?
And Ollie's mystical Eladrin warlock, Aramis.
And I am Aramis the Unorthodox.
In our last episode, our heroes, having found themselves captive in a dungeon, escaped and caught their would-be gnome captor. They continued their interrogation of the gnome,
I shoved my finger right up that gnome's arse.
delved further into the castle.
Real letdown of a room, Jack. I just want you to know that.
They were ambushed in the blacksmith's,
I start pissing myself with laughter as this lot are cowering from arrows.
and after some hard battles, they decided to finally try and escape.
Okay, well, shall we stop eating gnomes
Yes,
and crack on?
absolutely.
Okay, well, shall we stop eating gnomes
Yes,
and crack
absolutely. We should go back out the door and left, I reckon.
on? Left? Okay.
Following you.
Right, let's go. Let's
do it.
all roll out.
Okay.
Okay, everyone as a gang, just walking together.
Nice. What are we seeing down this corridor then?
Sorry. Darkness.
Darkness surrounds you. I've got to go out the top again.
Okay, so you walk down the corridor to the south. There appears to be a door to your right, and then the hallway curves off left and looks as if it's heading back towards the master bedroom.
So there's a doorway to the right, and the rest of the corridor carries on. Goes to the left.
It carries on, then goes left, and then you can't see anymore.
Gotcha.
There's a door to your right on that corridor.
Is that what you think goes back to the throne?
There's two. Yeah, that's what
The
Callow
door- the
presumes goes. It appears to go back towards the throne room.
Okie dokie. So let's take the door then.
Which way we go?
You want to go through the door?
Yeah, just peek through the door. Callow's
Okay,
up for it. Be
you
something good
see-
with no monsters.
Lots of skeletons.
And what about goodies? Are there any visible goodies? Because I propose we probably just leave this fucker.
There's what looks like a hideous, zombie-esque creature that appears to be intelligent, carrying a huge, magically imbued sword in its hand.
I want that sword.
What's the sword there? Yeah.
I want that sword. Oh, if I could just...
Callow notices.
Yeah, what does he notice?
Callow notices that the skeletons who stood around, a large number of them, appear to be very similar looking to those skeletons who were quite easily bested.
Yeah, I bet loads of them will die in one
to make us go
fire
in.
breath, but
He wants us in.
one of them's gonna be a fucking bitch.
The main guy.
Yeah, I know it's gonna be a bitch.
Well, I guess I should just Blades of Astral fire it, and then we'll clear a couple of them in one.
The thing is, 8 is just a big fight, like
8? There's 8 of them.
Yeah, but
8
they're little
skeletons
bitches, man.
and-
We'll
and
take
the
that.
and the
And
big
white.
one. It's just a lot.
It's going to take
We
so
can take
long.
It's gonna take the rest of the
9
evening
characters
to
in
battle through this room.
Nah, they've only got a couple of
If
health.
we don't make it out of the dungeon this evening, it's gonna be pretty tragic.
Let's go then, come on, go in.
Should we do it?
Yeah.
Come on then. Tom, you going first though, blast them.
We just
Do we have to roll
diplomacy
for
the whole
initiative
of the
first?
way to get up. If
Yeah,
we
we
kill
have
the
to roll
Don
for
skeleton,
initiative.
do all the others just crumble into ashes?
Nah, I think we just go for the mass first. That's
Guys,
the-
roll initiative.
I could either
Dictates we take
diplomacy him or I could bluff him, because they're both 9.
Give it a crack. And then Tom can blast some of the skeletons. If not,
Tom's going to blast him. That's what
Yeah?
we say to him.
okay. Yeah, let's roll in with that strategy, I reckon.
I'm gonna blast it, bro.
Okay. Shit.
Put some blades.
Tom's like,
He's
I've
only
got
worked on
10
that.
fingers! There's only 8 skeletons!
Oh wow, you just gave me an idea. You just gave me an idea, bro.
He's got 9 unpooey fingers and there's 9 guys in
Oh,
there.
you never cleaned your finger,
Oh,
man.
mate, you might transfer the poo from your bum
said
into
he
one of
did.
their
Oh
bums.
my God.
It's just weird.
So Tom...
Right, well, can I
Oh,
Jack,
my days.
is it feasibly possible for me to run up and grab 2 skeletons,
slam
one
them
finger
together?
up each of their bums?
Look, mate, we're going the diplomacy route first before you try
Oh,
and
fuck
blast
off,
them.
Where is the
Diplomacy.
boss guy? Is he the guy right
He's
at
at the
the back?
back, I suppose,
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, really? I assumed they were all around the room. Okay. Well.
Yeah, how are they all just standing in the room waiting for someone to come through the door?
That's why they're not all just stood next to each other, mate. They're wandering about.
So it's just one in the room, or are we all in the room?
You can just do one in the room if you want.
Oh,
That's how
but could
we
we do
enter
all
the
in the
room.
room?
You can all enter.
burst.
You can
Should we all
burst
enter?
into
Bash the door.
Yeah.
All for one and one for all, as Aramis would say.
Arrange themselves.
How do we want to be arranged?
And then we're
With
just
the
waiting
strongest
there
guy
at
at
the
the
door
front,
and
I
legged
guess.
it in.
Who are our strongest? So that's
Shadech, and Abakai.
Abakai.
Who are at the front of the marching order.
Okay, so I rolled an 11 for initiative. What's ever rolled for initiative?
21.
I've got 7 total.
Oh. 4.
Okay.
That's peak for the diplomacy strategy.
That is peak for the diplomacy strategy.
What is theirs?
Stop fighting! After everyone's
We are here for war, children.
we come in peace.
I come in flames.
Yeah, if we can kill off a couple of skeletons, well, then it might be easier to talk to.
Alright, so, as you can probably expect, Aramis goes first. With
Boom.
his ridiculous initiative.
Filthy initiative.
Wait, what's my speed? How far can I move? I think it's 6. But I can do this spell 10. I want to do my daily spell.
Okay.
So next time we play, I'll be able to do it. Oh, I just thought, last time I never used it, so I might as well.
Yeah,
It's called
agreed.
Curse of the Dark Dream. Inflict a waking nightmare upon my enemy, so that he can no longer tell what is real and what exists only in their mind. Only under its influence, he staggers about trying to avoid falling from imaginary heights.
Now you see why I
Or
wrote down the
stepping on
description.
unreal serpents. Range 10. Target 1 creature. Charisma versus as well. We go for the main dude.
Okay.
3d8 versus charisma.
How long does it last?
Versus charisma modifier. No, 3d8 plus charisma. I mean, it's fat, sorry. My charisma modifier
What is it? What was the first bit, mate? The versus bit.
charisma versus will.
What's your charisma?
It is 14.
Okay. Yeah, so you hit.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
3d8 plus charisma modifier.
3d8 plus fucking hell. Jesus. Alright. Hang on. Right, so I'm rolling 2d8. That's 6. 4, so 10. 10 damage plus what?
Plus 2.
Plus 2, so 12 damage. Is that everything?
Plus charisma modifier. Damage plus slide. Please turn over. Sustain minor. Slide target 1 square. Regardless of whether you hit or miss.
Alright, yeah, so you can move the guy as well, 1 square if you want.
Sweet. So I got a 12 on him then, did I?
Yeah, you've got a 12 on him. I just lost the card.
That's fuck all though still. I thought that would be a major one. Could have hit like
Yeah, but
26
is
on
he
that.
like fucked up now? So how long is he going to be not with it?
What sort of status is he in? Is he alright? Is he alright?
He
Is he real
looks
from
fairly
the
hurt,
great.
but he seems
He's not
okay.
great.
He doesn't look like
But he's reeling around like trying to avoid
He looks
stepping on
crazy.
imaginary
Yeah,
serpents, right?
Yeah, yeah. His
Cool.
his
Which
hideous white
So-
rotting face looks contorted in
Mhm.
confusion.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Looks contorted in confusion, and he staggers around, baffled.
10. Yeah.
It is now Callow's turn.
You fucked him up. What is he not? He's not just.
Yeah,
now,
I
like,
knocked
fucking
him. I
around.
knocked him a couple back. I knocked him back here. Yeah.
So
And he's walking around all staggery and shit. Yeah. Yeah, just like that.
I hunt
With
a
his eyes
quarry. Whoever's near. Am I alright to take a ranged shot? Even though
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
people
you're
ahead?
surrounded by. No, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you shoot through.
So I say can never duck. So I select the guy directly in front of me
Yeah.
in the centre as my hunter quarry.
Yeah.
Then I use split the tree and I fire 2 arrows, one at that guy and one at the guy next to him.
Okay.
Like-
So yes, you've success. So you ping 2 arrows off, going either side of Shadech's head as he stands in front of you, hitting the 2 skeletons, killing both of them. And as soon as the arrows hit them, they just appear to just crumple to the floor as if they were barely being held together.
Oh, okay. So they were like really weak.
Definitely been better in Skyrim.
Bro, I actually went and bought Skyrim after I started doing all this stuff, being like, I need to research. Fam.
That was my daily, by the way. So that's
Cross that off on your character sheet.
Tomb Raider.
I reckon Aramis
Yeah.
actually one of his
Except
main role
if you're
models
trying to
is
do
Lara
Astral Fire,
Croft.
Tom, you didn't take a short break, so
Mate,
you haven't got
it's
it.
amazing.
No, because
He's
that's
obsessed with Lara
that's
Croft.
per encounter.
Take a
obsessed
short
with
break
Lara
in
Croft.
between
Don't
encounters.
blame him.
That was the last encounter though. And
You
we
have to
did
take a
have
short break in
Well,
between
yeah.
encounters for it to respawn.
Oh
Okay.
shit. Oh, that's right. I can still take out a few of them though with my Dragonfire, can't
Oh,
I?
that's a hell of
Oh wait, how many squares does that go across? Cause
You've got that enlarged thing, so you can go 5 squares.
Yeah.
So from where you are, you can hit all of the skeletons.
Oh, sick. Except for that one at the far back. Okay, so am I?
What's your verses? What's the verses on the Dragon Breath?
Shadet's Dragon Breath. Strength +2 versus Reflex.
What's your strength?
15.
Okay, yeah, right, so +2. Yeah, you hit all of them, and they all just burn to a cinder and disappear.
Smooth moves.
Wow.
And this guy's still staggering around
Yeah.
until I go again.
Is he not staggering now? He's doing some staggering.
Yeah, he's still staggering.
It is now.
Staggering towards us.
Who's
Yeah,
who
it's
is
his
it?
turn. All he has done is staggered around. He staggers towards you for his standard action, and then staggers away from you for his move action. And then it is Tordek's turn.
Come on, let's,
Oh,
let's have him.
no,
Go on,
Tordek.
Tordet.
Give me a Tordek.
Do you want it? Do you want a diplomacy? Is that what you're talking about?
You can't
What
negotiate
are you talking
with the guy who
I'm
thinks he's
waiting.
about to
Don't
pull
need
off
to
an
be
imaginary
diplomatic.
magic.
Because I've got bluff as well. I could just be like,
What's Tordek?
we will literally just kill the shit out of you if you don't give me your sword.
Yeah, but he doesn't
That's
under- like to him that will be like a pink frog talking to him in his mind. Like, you know what I mean? He's fucked up. He's gone crazy.
Oh, yeah, he's gone great.
It's like
He's
one of the
imagining
snakes
shit.
on the floor just talking
Exactly. Yeah, yeah. We'll be getting advice from like some invisible skull.
to him. I would go and attack him when he hasn't got a fucking clue.
Yeah.
It's not your go though. So, but you're not gonna. Okay, right. Tordek rocks in and then does nothing else.
Nice one,
Useless
Tordek.
fuck. Yo,
Oi, he may not be able to move far, but he's got a good heart, our Tordek.
I got a lot of armor on and I'm slow. Leave me alone.
I just killed 5. How many did you get, you little bitch?
I think you actually just killed
7 or something.
6.
6.
I thought there were 9 of them in total.
There is 9 in total. There's now 1 left.
Yeah,
One
to be
got
fair,
I know 2 got killed.
Oh, we'd already killed a couple. Gotcha.
I think Callow did a pretty sweet shot. and
Okay,
took
so
out
now
2
it
of them in
is-
one fell swoop.
Sorry, Callow, I missed
High
that.
5, Callow, actually doing something.
Now
like
it
the
is
rest of
Abakai's turn.
Me and Callow just saving everyone every time.
running.
Fucking
I'm
hell.
trying to find the
Can't
skill
believe
level
we
of my
didn't just go off
bow.
into the town centre
Slash
for a
sling.
quick, like,
We should have.
all you can eat Chinese
sling.
buffet or
Yeah.
some shit. Like
We
that.
still
That's
could
what I'm going to have to do because I
Should
can't
we
reach
just allow
it.
it? If there's nothing
Well,
in
should I do
it, we
multiple
just allow it.
moves?
What's your
Yeah.
planning what
Yeah.
moves, but you can't do a standard
Yeah,
action.
at least we can know that we made it out of the effing dungeon and we can meet
So,
them
yeah,
all
I'm
for a
just gonna
good
1d6
greasy bab later on in the evening. Stop at Spoons on the way out. It'll be fucking sweet
What is it?
as.
It's versus reflex, isn't it? What's your whatever it is?
Which one?
Strength? No.
Dexterity?
Yeah.
11.
11. Versus, okay, so we are gonna actually have to roll the dice, but you've hit him with the dice roll. So yeah, you fire at him and you hit him in the arrow is a fairly pitiful arrow and it
No, it's a
doesn't go
sling.
very.
It's just a rock.
The rock doesn't go very far and it lands and hits him on the toe, dealing 1 damage.
He trips heavily off of it.
Yeah.
Big old hallucination.
He on the floor now. Oh yes, +1 to my attack.
You do 2.
You can
Got me in
read
the
it.
ankle,
You
mate.
can
You got me
read
in the
it if you
ankle.
That's
want.
alright, that's alright. You do 2 damage to the fellow. And it is now on Poco de Todo's turn.
Oh, da 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 da. Literally just sit on geezer with.
Swear to God, if you say diplomacy.
No, I
Fucking
try
kill
and
him.
bluff it. I could talk to him and just try and get out of him. But
You
no,
don't
I'll
need to
just
talk
kill
to him. He's
Just
already
kill him.
fucked.
We've got the
Take
peaceful,
fucking
like,
things.
eternal
Yeah,
creature. Like,
yeah.
you're just some, like,
I
invincible
don't-
astral
yeah.
being, being
I
like,
don't
guys,
need violence,
let's just talk this
man."
out.
I mean, what is he's not even a
Let's talk
skeleton,
about
this guy,
this.
is he? He's white.
He's a white.
Wait, he's going to stop being crazy
Oh,
at the
white.
end of Ollie's turn.
Yeah, but it's tripping. I don't know what it's even doing. Is it actually materially affecting him in some way? Is he more
Yeah, he's just been
susceptible to
stumbling
damage?
around.
Yeah, he's completely stumbling around. He's had his turn as well, and all he did was
But that's
stumble
just
Is
a
his
around.
shield now
descriptive thing.
non-viable?
Him just stumbling around, but is he
No,
actually?
he had his turn,
Oh, right.
meaning all he
Gotcha.
did on that turn
Gotcha,
was stumble
yeah,
about
yeah, I'm
rather
with
than,
you.
attacking.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
There we go.
But it doesn't make him more susceptible to attacks or anything.
He's
Yeah, surely.
you get combat advantage against him, which is a +2.
Okay, sweet. So I'm still the cynic that doesn't actually believe that any of these things. It's like, I'm like, how did that actually affect it?
Bro, you do realise this game is about 50, 60 years old, and like people who are way more nerdy than you have been combing through this for
Gotcha.
years.
I am just going to be aggressive then and use Chaos Bolt on this
Alright,
fucker.
vibes. What's that versus?
Charisma versus Will.
What is your charisma?
18?
Alright, okay, yeah, so you hit it, and then you say it's 1d8.
1d10.
1d10.
Ooh.
And charisma modifier.
Yeah.
What's your charisma modifier?
4.
4. Okay, so you deal 6 damage to the guy.
Oh, what the damn.
What the damn hell?
So you fire. What is your chaos bolt? You fire a bolt that is changing colour and actually appears to have all of the colours
From my
within it, and it blasts into the white's chest. The white appears fairly unfazed by the attack, however. It's your go now, Aramis.
Again.
Yeah, back around to
does
you.
happen.
Ooh, well. Yeah, I'm gonna do Vampiric Embrace. A ribbon of twisting darkness streams from your hand to your target's heart, feeding
serious.
on his vital force as you grow stronger. Ranged 5. Alright, so I'll move. I'll move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can move an extra one.
Yeah, you know. Range 5 means you have to be within 5 squares
Yeah.
of him.
So 1, 2, 3. Oh, I've got 6 move as well, so I move first, and then I cast this shit.
Okay, yeah. How much damage? What's it versus?
now
It
say
is
that I did
Constitution
move last
versus Will.
Okay, what's your constitution?
My Constitution is 16
Okay,
versus his Will.
yeah. So you hit the guy.
And it's hit 2. Oh, wait, did I cast my Oh, shit, I never cast my Warlock curse. Shit, okay, fuck that. But 2d8 plus Constitution modifier.
Oh, wait, was it you who put him in that confused state?
Yeah.
So hang on, wait. You want to sustain your Warlock's curse as a minor action?
That wasn't the Warlock's curse, actually. That was
confused.
that was my daily
No,
spell.
yeah, but you had him under Warlock's curse when you did that.
True that.
Yeah, so you can sustain that.
Yes, yeah, that's what I've done.
Alright,
I mean,
yeah, okay.
I knew all about that.
Sustained, just
So-
about. Very barely sustained.
2d8
Emotions.
plus a d6, I suppose.
2d8 plus a d6.
Yeah, so 2d8 and a d6.
Shit, son.
I want to kill this motherfucker.
Oh,
Plus my Constitution modifier.
What's your constitution modifier?
It is 3.
Okay, so you've done 18 damage.
Mate, I'm pretty much thinking I've taken 30 damage on this guy.
That's nice.
We're really fucking these guys up.
Hey, I've just learned how to use my character.
He looks weakened. He is stumbling around, but not stumbling around in the way he was before, where it was erratic and energetic. It is now a hobbled stumble and stagger as he can barely move.
Got
But
it.
still continues to bluster around in confusion.
Is he still crazy?
He's still crazy.
He's still crazy. Till
Come on
when?
then, lads.
Till when?
Let's finish
Well,
him
no,
off.
he's just about to stop being crazy when once.
My go's concluded. Well, I can't really do anything else.
Yeah, but he looked confused when you did that.
Cool. Sweet. Next person's.
Next
guy.
up is Callow.
Sir.
Can I just point out that
So-
the skeletons were so low down on the initiative order they didn't even get a go before they would have you guys.
I'm so glad of that fact, to be honest. Jesus Christ, I can only imagine you being like, and this guy moves here, and he hits it, and this guy moves here.
I would aim them all at you.
That would have
Get
been a
out the fucking
nightmare,
game.
literally. I don't think they could. I can only fit 8 guys around. Well, I probably. Wait, how many spots can actually be occupied when they attack? Can they attack from an angle?
Adjacently, yeah.
Yeah, so that's 8.
And then ranged attacks.
Yeah, but they're skeletons, bro.
They might have ranged attacks.
Well,
They're all
arrow.
dead now, so I'm not on the page, but they might have had ranged attacks. They didn't get to do anything.
Never
but
know.
they
He
might
threw
have
his
had ranged
femur at
attacks.
you.
They can carry a bow as well, man. What you doing, Callow?
Fucking hit him,
Hunter's
Callum.
Quarry, then Careful
Nice.
Attack.
Nice.
So I do You want the what?
Versus-
Dexterity plus 2 versus AC.
What's your
So
dexterity?
that's 18 plus 2
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
to hit him. So the hit is 1 weapon, so that's 1d8 plus 1d6.
Okay, right. Yes, you've dealt 9 damage to the fellow.
Pretty good, man.
Is he
He must be
bloody
nearly
dead?
He's certainly bloodied.
Oh, fuck. Oh! I mean, do I have to step in and save potato every time, Callow?
It's Tordex.
Talking directly to
I think Tordek's gonna have him in this
Because
swing
of
of his
your
hammer.
weak bitch arrow doing 9.
Tordek rolls up.
This is why he's so
fucking hell.
neutral
Now
towards
we'll-
you.
Now we've all
Yeah,
got
and
these.
this is why you lost your good. This is also why you lost your good fucking alignment. This is
Was
all
he
your-
good?
He was.
He was
Fuck
good,
off.
It was
and then he
chaotic
tortured the
good,
gnome.
and then yeah.
I did torture the gnome.
He loves it, mate. He loves it. Gnome torturing.
No,
He wants
but
to torture some
dude,
more.
he was a bad guy though, so I'm still being
He was
chaotic.
bad.
I'm
He
just
He
was
did
bad.
catch you and put
Wizard.
you in cells and was going to sell you to a wizard.
That's
He
just
was
what
a
happens
wizard,
when
was
you
he?
fuck
I wish I'd
with
written down all
Shadette.
those
Yeah, wait, he
stats.
was a wizard, right? Him
Tall
anyway.
wizard. Oh,
Yeah,
he also
yeah,
was
yeah.
a wizard, yeah.
Yeah, but he was gonna. You're right. He was gonna sell us to a
Magic
tool
Magic
wizard.
didn't help him out when my finger was right up his arse.
He was tied up
Yeah.
and had already surrendered.
I said at the
Can
start
you
of the
turn
game,
that
my
on?
character
Bloody
likes
The night
barbecues.
before slapping.
Oh, yeah, we actually do.
No one even thought about how I'm saving the day
How's
from
Tordek done?
hunger. Just, you
I
know,
haven't quite got to that because I've been listening to Tom's bullshit.
no
I
matter.
know you've got to try and avoid that.
Rookie
Very
mistake.
difficult.
Rookie
Yeah.
mistake.
They're not a feat for that.
We live and learn. We live and learn.
Alright, so Tordek uses his enfeebling strike.
Enfeebling strike.
Yeah. Hitting him and dealing 8
1,000.
plus. Tordek's not a god.
He should be though.
11 damage.
Can we find
Killing
out he's a
the
god?
white, smashing him in the head.
Yes, Tordek.
His head crumples inwards as obviously he's kind of like a rotted flesh.
Can I do that motion where I
And top-
squeeze?
No, because I took me ages to stick that guy down. You would just rip his head off. Okay, yeah, and the white is dead, and his glowing sword lays on the floor next to him. You can see on his face, on his crumpled face, that he looks a bit sad that he never got to use his magical weapon.
What? He only just got to
Wait, did he not
Oh,
get a
wait.
go?
He
No,
was
he
stumbling.
didn't.
He was stumbling around on his go. He
We
thought
don't
he was
even know
going
what
to
he
fall
does,
off the
and he
mountain
could
and
curse
cliff.
the
That was a big
beholder. Who
attack.
knows?
So who was
I
the
only get it
sword?
once
Can I have a look
instead.
at it?
Completely fine.
But it's
Yeah,
pretty
okay, look,
sweet
I've
for a
got. I
heavy
have a
enemy.
card here that has the magical sword on it.
No,
Tordek picks it up, having
What was it,
killed the
game
guy,
day,
and
or-
holds it out and says, "Who wants the sword?
Yeah.
Guys, I've got a real nice sword here for you."
Why doesn't he
Oh,
want
can I
it?
have it?
That's
You
suspicious.
want
You-
it.
Can I have it?
Does anyone else want the sword?
Is that no? You someone else have it. I don't.
You can have this.
Can I have a sword? Alright,
Yeah,
I'll
take
take
the
the sword.
You didn't even hurt the
So,
guy
I'll
though.
have
That's-
that then.
I mean, you may have
destroyed
taken
all the
that
skeletons.
6 skeletons.
Yeah, he did take out all skeletons.
It could be the power dude with the sword that defeats us for us.
It's a pretty
I
good
just
sword.
don't think you're going to use it.
You
You
wanna
fucking
describe it
love
for
your
us, Tom?
foe breath
Well,
so
it's
much.
a vicious bastard sword, +1. So I get +1 d10, £6 heavy blade versatile.
did you
Some
copy
wielders claim this blade takes pleasure in dealing pain. There's some situations where I can't use my magic because it'll fuck you all up.
Yeah, I've done a spear attack and it was just pretty disappointing next to him.
Your spear is good, but like,
Yeah.
yeah, you just got a low roll.
Yeah.
Does anyone want my
So-
scythe? Wait, how much is
So
my
then-
scythe? Can I sell my scythe at the shop? When are we going to be near a shop again?
Yeah, can we go town?
I mean, let's get one thing straight. We
Alright.
all want to save up money for it, but
Haven't we already got money?
no, we want to
Yeah.
go get a sweet fucking.
Oh
boat.
yeah, the
we
big
want
one's
to go.
expensive.
We want to get the villagers. We want to enslave some local villagers and get them to build us a mighty battleship.
Who's got the map of the world?
Who's
Oh,
down
yeah,
for enslaving
somewhere.
some villagers
Yo,
to
can we
build some
actually
mighty
get-
battleship?
How
Can we
much for
build
slavery?
stuff like that? Instead of buying it, can we just build a boat from a tree?
Yeah, you could.
With an axe.
I have no idea how the mechanics of that work, but I could go look that up if you want.
Yep. Well, I'm engaged
Yep.
in doing that right now, like out of some doors.
You're chopping up some wood in preparation. So you rock out of the room, you carry on down the hallway, you go back. You're going back the way you came, basically. Right? You just want to leave now, yeah. Do you want to go through the room that you haven't been through on the way back?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we'll go.
Okay.
Yes, we will.
We want to run through. Who's the fastest?
Can I
Thank you.
can I try and stealth into the
Yeah.
room first? No wait, I don't want to try and stealth into the room. Someone with good stealth
I've
should
got
try and
10 stealth.
Yes, he should stealth into the room. I looked at my
I
stealth.
like
I
how
was
you
like,
sold that now.
no, yeah, I was literally. I remember stealthing into the last one and getting away with it, but that obviously was nothing to do with my stealth.
Can I stealth?
Which is one.
Stealth my stealth.
What was it last time?
Well, I guess one.
So how many
I
what
got in.
points am I stealthing? Do I have to stealth open the door, stealth crawl across the room?
I got
stealth-
away with it last time. I'm pretty sure you're gonna have to get like 3 dice rolls to
Oh,
get
and
in
they're
and out and
ignorant
pick up the
zombies,
tea.
aren't they? So
You want to try and stealth in?
yeah, G.
Yeah, okay, so you're through the door.
Okay.
Yeah,
You stood directly in front of it. Do you wanna try and sneak across the
I
room?
shout "fuck zombies" at the top of my voice.
Yeah.
No.
No.
So yeah.
You want to try and sneak
What can I
across the
see then? What can I see?
You see in the room.
0 stealth.
Oh, right, you've got mad perception. Oh, you just rolled a 1, so you don't see it.
Oh.
It's
So
something.
I'm in the room and I can't actually see what's up.
Oh, you've done real bad
That
here.
doesn't work.
This is going to be. Oh, you've ruined my whole thing.
Oh, can you not read through?
What? No, you're fine. Alright, the room appears to be a laboratory.
Mhm.
Inside there appears to be some desks and tables and things containing odd-looking concoctions. There appears to be a very large, obvious gap in the room. You've rolled a 1 again, but you've got no idea what's there.
Can someone who's got a good
A gap
stealth other
in, like,
than
there's
him?
all the furniture kind of around the edges of the room.
On what?
Stealth.
You're still in the room, unnoticed.
0.
Two zombies
Have
are
you got
kind of
stealth?
just
No,
gazing
you're a
off into
fucking
the
giant
distance.
dragon.
And you see that the hunched over zombie in the hunched over zombie also in the room appears to be some sort of zombie dog. You believe they're known as grave hounds.
Can I try and stealth in as well?
Yeah, can
See
I
if can
stealthily
see?
open the door and whisper to get
The door's still
Aramis
open.
Yeah, I'll come in. I'll
Alright.
stealth in.
Plus, if
I've only got
Aramis,
+1
if
though.
Aramis teleports,
I've only got
in-
1 stealth, so we'll see how this goes. I might give the game away.
How many are there? 2 zombies and 1 skeleton.
Am I in?
You've given the game away completely.
Oh shit, I'm
You've
sorry,
rocked
dude.
in, you stroll in, you bump into Byford,
Mhm.
and then fall into the door, making a small, like a crashing sound, and all
Yeah.
the zombies turn around and face, and we're going to have to roll initiative.
Okay.
Yay.
They hear the sounds of Shadetch wetting himself on the other side of the
5.
door.
I've got 6.
Like that.
I got 10 total.
23.
Woo!
Oh shit.
Guys,
I've got 18.
11.
so yeah, Abakai,
No.
you're
Where am
up first. You're outside of the room.
Can't I be here actually?
No, because when the combat started, Ollie had given the game away.
Alright, can I
My bad.
shift through to there?
You can walk through to there.
I want to brute strike him.
Okay,
Shatter his armor
Versus-
and bone.
nice. Okay, and what's your strength?
16.
Okay, yes, you hit the guy. Okay, so 11 damage.
Oh my god.
The dog goes "Woo!" like that, upset by your attack. And it is now on Poco de Todo's turn.
Oh yeah.
I'm going
Light
to
it up, baby.
move into the room.
Yeah.
This will hit those two. I'm pretty sure it's blast of 3. So
What is it, versus?
charisma versus reflex.
Okay, what's your charisma?
18.
Hit both of them. Okay, so you've done 9 damage plus 4, so it's 13 damage you deal to each. Yeah, they both take 13 damage.
And then I am concealed until the end of my next go.
Cool. Tordek strolls up to the Gravehound zombie and deals another 12 damage to him by swinging his mighty axe into its head, crumpling it downwards briefly. And it is now the zombie's turn. Strolls up to Tordek and slams into him, but he completely misses, provoking an attack of opportunity from Tordek, doing 1 basic d10 damage. So he takes an extra 3 damage and is hit and killed.
Nice.
And it is now Tom's turn. Shadetch, you're
Smoke
up.
this fool.
Now who's on their phone in combat?
I'm gonna move in and I'm gonna bolt of light that son of a bitch.
What's that versus?
Wait
And
for
what's
us.
the damage? You don't. You could just hit him with your
Avenging-
sword.
Oh yeah, I could just hit him
It
with
was
my
Your
sword.
bad boy sword.
I'll just hit him with
Sword.
my bad boy sword. Well, it's 1 DB.
I'll be well pissed.
1
Oh my.
All that stuff.
What do you mean? You mean 1d6?
Shut
your- 1d what?
Shut your mouth.
Shut your mouth.
Shut your mouth.
What's your bastard sword?
Shut
Where
your
is it?
mouth. I'm about to tell you about my bastard
Well, it's
sword.
1d10 plus 1, isn't it?
There you go, I'm about to tell you about my bastard sword when I find it. Vicious bastard sword, it's there. cuz.
1d10.
Yeah, yeah.
+1.
That's
Plus
a
one.
start. That's a start.
Man's remembered the sword.
Yeah,
Man,
1d10 plus
Man studied the sword in anticipation.
Okay, so you deal 5 damage to the guy.
Shut your mush. Are you joking me?
You got a low roll again.
It's a wussy bloody
Got
roll.
4 out of potential 10.
How come I get the shit rolls and these guys get the good rolls?
I get mega shit rolls. I keep scoring like 6.
He's giving us shit rolls on purpose.
And it
Right,
is
I'm
now-
thinking it's all about getting the extra
Punishment.
dice in rather than like,
Callow,
well, I
it
got
is
a
now
big
your
roll.
turn.
Can I do Hunter's Quarry on...
Yeah.
Is there just the dog left?
Yeah.
So Hunter's Quarry, and then I'll do Careful Attack. So I do
What's it versus?
18 plus 2 versus AC, so that's 20 versus AC.
Yeah, you've hit the guy.
And then I do
No crit.
1d8, and then 1d6.
1d8 and 1d6. That's 7. You got a modifier? Oh, no, it's careful shot. Have you done, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, so
Careful
7.
about everything.
I'm being careful.
Alright, okay. The Grave Hound looks completely fucked up. He's got an arrow sticking out of him. He appears to be fucked up from all of the beatings he's taken. He's got a massive scratch in his face from Tom's swing with his sword, and he just generally does not look happy about what's been going on.
Sweet.
But it is now his turn, and he growls angrily and bites Shadetch. What's your AC, Tom?
It is 16.
Okay, yeah, so he successfully bites you, dealing 8 minus 2, dealing 6 points of damage. So take 6
Holy-
points of damage off
What a
yourself, bro.
fucking prick. Are you joking me? 6 points of damage. Luckily I'm a beast. It's not a problem, cuz. Got bear surges, don't. Well, I've got to do maths now, you absolute prick. 23 I'm on now.
Let me know if you want to get your calculator, mate.
And it is now Aramis's turn.
What is the most? Not mine.
Sweet.
No, I'm rolling in,
I'm
dude.
first.
Yeah, I haven't gone
He
yet.
hasn't gone yet.
I haven't gone yet. Shit.
I'm
I
about-
haven't even been through one.
I'm about to finish this motherfucker off. I'm gonna roll in, put my curse on the dude,
Yeah.
and fire a bolt of dark, crackling eldritch energy at your foe. Range 10, hit 1d10.
What's it version?
Sorry. Constitution versus reflex. My constitution is 16.
Okay, alright, so you hit the guy, and then so what was the damage bit again?
Damage is 1d10 plus a 1d6.
Wow, that was bad. Fortunately, do you get a modifier?
Plus constitution modifier,
Cheers.
3.
Okay, yeah, so you kill him.
3.
He had 4 health. You dealt 5 damage.
That's it.
You rolled a 1 and
This
a 1.
dude.
You rolled 2
Right,
1s.
dude.
It was basically your constitution. It was basically the modifier that killed the guy. Yeah, so he's dead.
That's a guaranteed 5. That's my minimum hit on that.
Mm.
That's like
Pretty good.
that's my at will power as long as I get to cast a little spell on it. But the spell lasts to the end of the battle, but I can cast it only on one enemy at a turn.
Right, well, Shadetch eagerly runs
power
around the
big
room
ass.
looking to find some free shiny stuff.
The door slams shut behind you.
Oh, shit.
Wish we had the chance.
Dude, so the dice roll out the other side, or is it?
I should
It has emerged.
Who's
Did it?
You have a 3.
Can I-
The door is slammed shut behind you, and there's a plaque on each wall, which has got red writing on it, glowing red.
here we fucking
Aramis is
go.
going to very quickly go and grab some potions up.
Okay.
Pretty quickly.
There are 6 potions
No.
of healings. There are 6 potions of healing dotted about.
Oh, let's share them out, one each.
So everyone write down 1 healing potion.
1 healing potion.
Okay, yes, there's 4 plaques on each of the 4 walls. Each of them is in a different language.
Yeah.
What languages?
You recognise them as Draconic, Giant, Elven, and Dwarven.
Nice work. Well, I speak Dwarven, so what does it say?
The Dwarven one says, to scare an elf, lift them.
Lift.
What does the other one say?
The Elven one
scare a
says, dragons fear nothing.
To scare an
What other ones
elf.
are there?
You
You can read
notice,
the
on,
dra-
you
you can read
notice
the
on the
Draconic.
wall that it says, teach them their fears as they weaken.
Who? About which one? Oh, this is just on
It
the
just
wall.
says on the roof, that one.
On the roof.
In what
Teach them
language?
their fears as they weaken.
In what language?
Just in common.
And what what was that? Dwarven one. What was that? Elves. Beware.
Scare an elf, lift them.
Lift them.
Scare an elf lift
Go
them.
pick him up.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a spare
You
card?
know.
Not really, like half elf.
Have you
but
got
a
these
bit
written
elf.
down?
Elf like.
Just have.
Enough to
Elf like.
stitch your pants if I lift
Come
you up.
Write this down.
What?
I don't think this actually gives away how to do it, how to solve it on here, so you can.
Does it like a riddle?
Yeah.
So yeah, start.
Okay, right. Wait.
The
So
dwarven one
in
was.
Should I just
Dwarven
mug Ollie?
was to scare an elf.
Do dirty dancing on him.
What were the other ones written in? One in Draconic.
Draconic, Giant, and Elven.
Can anyone speak Giant?
Tordek speaks
No.
Giant.
Tordek speaks Giant. Tordek, read that one then. What does it say?
Dwarves share our strength, but quiver at our towering presence. We do. They're tall. I don't like their height.
Is it
In
about
a, in a
trees?
conventional
Trees,
accent, dwarves what?
Share our strength,
Dwarves share our strength.
but quiver at our towering presence.
Our
then
being
says-
giants.
Wait,
Yeah, in the language of
wait.
giants.
Share our strength, but quiver at our
Towering
power.
presence.
Oh.
Yes.
Sweet. What was the elven one again?
Dragons fear nothing.
We need to read something in What was that? Draconian.
There's
No, to
Draconic,
actually work
Giant,
this whole
Elven,
thing
and
out.
Dwarven. Tom's the one who can read in. Shadetch is the one who can read Draconic.
Sweet. Shadetch, hit me.
Even giants fear our wild light.
A wild what?
Light.
Even giants.
In what? That one's in Draconic.
Fear our.
Wild light.
I just get the feeling, guys, that there's going to be a giant popping up at some
Well,
point.
And what was the thing then written on the ceiling in common?
Just says, teach them their fears as they weaken.
Teach them. Their.
Is there anything valuable in this room? Any gold?
Fuck
Perhaps.
this thing that these guys
Any
are
gold
puzzling
we
over.
might
The
put
door's
toward-
closed, mate. You can't leave.
Let's go enslave a village.
You
and
can
build
knock
a
the
fucking
door down,
battleship.
so
I'm
don't worry
coming if
about
you're
that.
doing
Are
that.
you coming with me to enslave? We'll make a massive barbecue of all the villages we burn
I'm coming for the
on the
barbecue.
way to enslave
We know
someone
you're
to
a
build
good
us a
cook now.
battleship.
Well, no, if they're not gnomes, then they might not cook
Yeah,
as
we know
well.
I'm a good
That's a
cook. I got an
common trait, though.
18
My
on a
geezer is he enjoys
fucking
barbecue.
blaze
He
roll.
was even 90, mate.
Yeah. That's my
it.
standard glaze throughout the rest of the game now. It's just a solid
So I get a
18.
+3 to the roll.
It's
if
a plus
barbecue
18
knocked
to
out.
tastiness
You
for
can have a
anything
hint if
that
you want.
Yes,
I
please.
cook with my
Just
dragon's
bait-
breath.
Is there nothing in this room?
You've got to
Yeah,
say.
what is
a
this in
word.
terms of?
You gotta
What
say-
You can't leave, and remember there was a bit of the room that looked like there was something there, but there didn't appear.
Can we look at it now? Because we're all in.
You can
this
see
room.
it, yeah, but
Yeah, what
it's,
is it?
It's not. There's
Let
a
me just-
space where there is nothing.
Let me get a
So
clue.
you can go try and touch it if you want. See, you can go try and.
Let's just get the clue and then make our minds up.
There's an invisible thing in a space in the room.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you can kind of just detect that there is kind of an invisible magic to it, but you don't know what's there.
Can we go touch this thing in the middle?
Yeah, let's go do
come
that.
on.
then.
It feels like a strong metal box,
Some kind
But
of
it's
chest
invisible.
thing.
but it's invisible.
Like a chest kind of box.
Something.
Can we feel around the box and see if we can open it somehow?
You can feel a very small kind of indentation where there might be a keyhole, but it doesn't seem like you can.
It wants
see
to
it.
open.
I feel for where the keyhole is and then breathe fire very gently onto it
No.
to see if
so-
it does anything.
Come on, Theo.
Has anyone got any paint? We can paint the
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
paint the invisible thing, or just throw the paint over it. Ah, one of us should sacrifice ourselves, and we'll just slit
What's your
someone's throat.
thievery, did you say?
A 6.
6.
It's getting really violent. Thanks for breaking my line of thought there. We're not using blood, okay? Just
Spray everywhere.
forget I
Okay,
said
yeah.
that.
So the safe swings open.
Sweet.
Nice work.
That was in it.
Floating, appearing to be floating inside of it as the safe still
Floating?
remains invisible,
Okay.
is what looks like a magic wand
Shotgun.
and a cloak.
Magic wand.
I'll take both, please.
You open it,
Nice.
Sweet.
the door still won't open.
Right, I'll see what they
You either
do.
have to solve the riddle or smash through the door.
Okay. That's
Smash
all the
the
riddle's
riddle.
gonna do for us then, apparently. Smash through the door, please.
We're going to say one word to one of the plaques.
Yeah, what, you got ideas?
No, no.
Oh, right.
What's the clue? What's the clue?
The clue is that you have to say
One
that
word.
was
We
the
just
clue.
got to figure out
You have
based
to
on
say-
right,
those,
okay,
those
Yeah.
points what we got to say to which plaque.
And
I think it feels like a rock, paper, scissors kind of vibe.
Dragons.
Because
Yeah,
they're all
yeah.
mentioned, but a lot of us are those races. I don't know. I've
You're
no
on the right
idea.
track, bro.
Yeah, I feel like it's the only
You've
one
got
that
part
isn't
of
scared
it.
or something.
You've got part-
Or like the chain, where the chain leads. Like,
Mm.
Chain, chain,
The dragons is where the chain leads.
Like
Giants.
giants.
We try smash this.
Dwarfs are scared
smash
of giants. Elves are scared of giants. Because they can be
So
lifted by
giants.
giants.
Giants are scared of dragonfire.
Nothing's scared of dragons.
And drunk on it.
Sweet, so I might arm my magic wand.
You gonna try and smash through the door?
Yeah.
Can you open it with his wand? Can he do a magic spell now?
That won't smash through the door, as well as big
Open the
old,
lock.
strong, fucking
Okay.
Shadetch will.
Yeah, so that shall smash through that.
What's your strength?
Modifier. 2.
Okay, yeah, you just bounce off the door.
Okay.
Oh.
Can I breathe fire on the door?
Yeah, if you want. Do less to a stone door than potentially just banging into the door with.
Okay, I'll
Again.
run up and I smash it again.
What was your strength
Can
modifier?
I repeatedly do
Yeah.
this?
Yeah, you crack the door. The door looks like it might break with another big hit.
There's no damage being taken from these.
He's not doing
I
badly
pick
enough
up-
to take damage.
I pick up Tordek and I use
You want to
his
try and pick up Tordek?
No, and I use
Throw him at the door.
I use his head to
What's your
smash
strength
it
modifier? You
through
say
the-
2, yeah?
Yeah.
I raise my bow and arrow at Shadetch and say not again.
Yeah, but it's one fell motion.
Are
So
you doing that before? Did you do that? Did you see he was going for the grab and do that beforehand? Are you going to react to that, or are you going to still try and grab Tordek?
No, because it's too late. He's like picking up his bow and arrow, but it's like all that's going to happen is I'm going to use Tordek to handily smash the door open. It's not going to do any damage to Tordek. He's a strong lad. He's a
Does he
little.
agree to it?
Oh mate, we're buddies now. Come on, we've been past this. It's like it's
You're
all,
about to pick him up and
it's all
throw him
just
at the
for
door.
campsite banter, and it's just like
Shared
maybe I'm a bit
barbecue.
tired from smashing all the doors and killing all the fucking skeletons, guys. Yeah, maybe I just need to use a tool every now and then. So I'm just picking
Shame
on.
you didn't help kill the
Why don't
main
you
guy
use a
and shoot
flask
the
or
sword.
something?
I wink affectionately at Tordek and then go for one more slam into the door.
Yep, you smash all the way through the door.
Nice.
Cool.
And you're out.
Sweet.
And you rock up to the entrance hall.
The sunlight slowly reveal
Oh
itself.
my god.
There is skeletons in the entrance hall.
Your second choice gone.
How much does a healing potion weigh, by the way?
How much does it cost?
How much does it
How much
cost?
do
They're
they
quite,
sell for?
they're quite expensive. I think it's 50 gold for a minor healing potion, but that's net. That's standard price, so you probably get like 25, depending on how you rolled on a diplomacy or a bluff or something like that.
What about if we know the shopkeeper and can get good prices?
Yeah, that too.
Juicy prices.
What about if we enslave his village?
Just to sell him a health potion.
Just take their help.
He'll
potion.
give us-
Yeah.
He'll give us the health potions in order to save his fucking life, and then we'll get him to build us a big
What happens if
bastard
we go to
ship.
the guy that trades with us and just take his money? with
Alright, so
swords?
you stroll up to the entrance hall and you see that these skeletons were obviously controlled by the magic of the gnome wizard you had
he's
killed,
got a heart.
as opposed to the other skeletons which you assume were controlled by some other wizard deeper into the castle,
What?
which you've buoyed off.
What?
And so you rock out of the entrance hall and you are now open the big double doors onto a beautiful grassland. There's forests behind the small one-layered. There's only one floor of the castle left. There was those stairs leading up, but the whole thing appears to have crashed in. So it now appears to be a one-leveled building. This is the one I'm going to go for. I wanted a better one. Structure. You see that behind this one-leveled, fallen-in castle is forest lands, and in front of you, from the way you came out, in the distance, you can just about see what looks like it might be a small village.
Oh yeah.
Barbecue
Enslaving
roll.
time.
So, what do you want to do? You're stood
Could
outside.
we just become slave traders and not do any quests?
Do whatever you like.
Take over
Do
this
whatever
castle and
you
use it
like.
as our place.
You're
Let's
slave
go
trade.
enslave a village and build a big bastard ship, guys.
We need Tordek. We
Let's
need
go
the dungeon
getting a
master.
slave
Fuck
trade.
Tordek.
No, I can't
Tordek's
get to
always
the
been
thing.
too much with the
No,
morals.
I want to know where the
for me.
fuck we are now.
No, now that I'm
He's the
neutral,
only one who
chaotic.
can actually
I've got
help
a
When
whole
we get to the
new
village,
outlook
we can
on
ask
things.
somebody.
No,
Wait, what's he
guys,
just told us?
guys,
There's a
I'm
village-
neutral,
We can see
chaotic
we
now.
can see a village like down somewhere.
None
in front
fucked,
of us.
no good,
I
no
felt like
bad.
Look,
If
look,
we
just
rock
think
over there,
about,
we can
just think about
Oh,
it
no.
simply, right? Just think about it
And
simply,
then
right?
enslave them.
Guys,
So I'm actually
guys,
down with this. We can make a whole heap of money, fuck off his quest, and just go buy a boat.
Dude, we don't need to buy a boat. All we need to do is go enslave a village, right? And then what do we all want? A boat. Now what's better?
A yacht.
No, we start at the bottom. What do we all want? A boat. Now what's better than a boat? A big bastard boat.
Yeah, 'cause
Alright?
the little boats we can
Fuck
afford
off,
now,
big boat.
150.
Let's
get
go
our own
find.
Big boats are like.
We go
Yeah, we can
find
each have our
a
own boat. We can
reasonably
have
sizable
a
village.
Motherfucking
Sea
What if
world.
we enslave a village
Shit.
and take it over and use it? As
Dude,
our
all we need to do is
benefit?
maybe execute
Yeah,
just a
big one.
couple of people, and then
We
they'll
just
be
need to rob them. Who's evil?
I'm neutral, so I'm down.
I'm a good thief, but my stealth is pretty poor.
Mm.
1 stealth, 6 thievery.
I
I'm
don't
I'm pretty streetwise though.
know.
Yeah.
And Jack tells me the only time that's fucking useful is when I'm in a
Rewards
fucking
vote
town, so...
on a war horse. Do you want to
Yeah,
go and
probably
slave a
prefer
village? I think I'm in.
Did you say we can see a village then?
You can see a village.
Do you
in the
want to go
distance.
Just
in
quickly,
slave?
does Tordek have any idea on the map we are now you can see?
Alright guys, now out. Who wants to
Does
go
it look
enslave
like his
a village
homeland?
with me?
Does
He
it look like
says-
his homeland that he got taken
we
away
are
from?
on the map.
No, it looks.
Alien, it looks different.
Doesn't look like the dwarven lands.
Okay.
Who wants to come enslave a village with me?
If we go to the town, can we ask them on that where we are?
Okay,
They all
alright,
know
I'll
where they
hold
live.
back on the enslaving until we come
know
back
where
to
they
this.
Yeah. Okay, we're rolling down. We're just going to be friendly to begin with. And Tom
I
wants
need
to
you
kick
to
up
eat-
some
I
shit,
need
but
you
I
to-
might just
we
leave
may
if it gets too
enslave.
heavy.
I need you to eat
I agree.
2 of your rations
Rations.
because it
Alright,
takes 2
okay.
days to get
If
there.
you don't
got
help me
7
enslave the town,
Actually,
I'm getting on my
and we can
battleship.
see it.
Yeah, it's sloping downwards.
Okay.
You can just see it in the distance.
So we're travelling over this map.
Oh.
What? No, it's not. It's just like a slight hill.
Alright, I've
It's
only
like
got 7
fastness,
rations
speed it
left.
up at all.
Oh yeah.
That speed thing.
What is it? What is it?
Let me just get it. This might be it here.
Might be moving.
Elven step.
You haven't written it yet, but you write rations like at the bottom or something. With that one and then just.
Yeah, how many
like,
days?
give
Has
you
a
your
day
house.
passed yet? Do we need to eat any more rations?
2 days
That's
have
eight.
passed. You need to
Right,
eat
right,
that.
yeah.
Unless
Okay,
Byford's
okay.
thing here increases how long it takes you to get there.
Add 5 to the DC required to find or follow your.
Surely you're on set.
I'm on 7.
Add
yeah.
1 to
wait,
your
so
overland
no,
speed.
okay, I
Did you
I
ate
did
someone's
potato
house
in the
while
barbecue.
travelling.
in the barbecue,
Still
no.
2 days. Really.
You make it so shit.
How much
no.
does 1?
It's
How
good
much
shit.
is 1?
Well,
Disgusting.
you
man.
move
In
it
this world,
slow
man,
as
You
man
can't
just
eat
standard.
a humanoid.
Just toward
It's
it.
not humanoid.
It is. It's
You
a
move
gnome.
at
It's
4.
it's a humanoid.
Which means you go 40 miles an hour. But if you move at 5,
A humanoid
plus
is
one, then you
something
move at 50
that's
miles an hour.
Like got 2 arms, 2 legs, like us, like 10 fingers.
Why does that matter?
It's a gnome. It's a little human guy. Little humanoid.
Yeah,
Everyone
that's-
crossed
He's a
the
humanoid, right?
Sorry, yeah,
Yes,
these were
I have.
attributes.
Are you
Yeah.
still
I have
bitching
done it.
about that
You want
delicious,
delicious-
delicious
As long as
gnome
you're
we
not
had?
dicks to me,
I
I'll
have
give you
done it,
my
though.
rations.
Oh yeah.
It was a delicious gnome.
Candy?
You should just
Cholesterol?
get the sweet hell over it.
Tom,
man.
sausage roll?
Fucking hell, yes. Thank you very much.
My mind
Oh
crossed
God,
over with the
combine
game
it
world a bit. I was like, it's a ration.
Sausage
I'll
roll.
take a ration.
Those strawberries there are
The
free.
game.
If you want strawberries.
Oh, mate, wait, this is-
Alright, so you want to arrive at the town?
Please.
I
Wait,
need to go
what
in.
happened en route?
Have
Oh,
we
yeah,
rested?
hang
Can
on.
we rest?
Yeah,
Okay,
rested
I help
en
that.
route
You
twice.
stop and rest at night on route.
Oh, okay, cool, cool. So we've got full
What
health
happened
again.
during all that time? It can't be nothing. We're just literally arriving at town, having nothing.
Yeah, you're walking along the road.
Do
You
we
come
walk? We
across-
walk in silence with our heads bowed, knackered from the.
You can have a conversation.
Can we do
guys.
some foraging and
We
like
haven't
hunting on
spoken
the way
about what you
properly?
did to the fucking
If you want.
thing yet.
Is that right? Do you know
Well,
anything about the modifiers?
I'm
find it
silent.
here.
You're foraging.
When you stop
Yeah,
at night, you
hunting.
can forage.
Have any of us leveled
You're
up
an
in
elf,
the
so you only sleep
badass?
for 4 hours, so you can do that whilst everyone else is kind of
Is that you two?
Yeah.
doing their things. Yeah, Ollie too.
You two can go forage.
Well, you can only sleep for 4 hours rather than 8.
Get some sweet
Well, that's what I do.
pine
I
nuts
trance.
and nettles.
I trance for 4 hours instead of 8.
And
You
drink heavy metals.
What are they then?
Why not?
Molten palladium.
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah, boys! So
How
good.
you want to find food for 6 people?
Well, 5 people.
Yeah, I'm on it now. I'm on
I
that
think
as
we
well.
can guess who.
Alright. Right. So you're in a fairly easy environment to find food and water.
Yeah.
So I'm going to roll this 20-sided dice.
What is around? Is it forest and shit?
There's forest and grass. Well, there's forest behind you, behind the thing that you came out of.
Okay.
And there's grassland ahead of you towards the village. The forest land kind of extends around almost towards the
So we're not
grassland,
walking
but there's
through the
like a big
forest.
kind of thing. You're not walking through the
Going
forest.
over the grasslands.
Yeah,
Do
yeah.
you see any like creatures on while we're walking? Deers and shit.
Yeah, man. Of course
Yeah?
you do.
Can I kill one and pocket some deer meat?
Who's foraging?
Yeah, that was
Who's
at
gonna do
night.
it?
That's at night.
All right. Hang on.
I want a deer.
You hit the deer, but it runs away.
Oh fuck.
Can I
I was
do
down
some
for a
fo-
barbecue. Bro.
Can I do some foraging too? 'Cause I'm
Yeah,
just gonna
sorry, you
try.
both need to forage. What's your nature check? What's your nature skills?
10.
Nature?
Mate, I want to do some
Fucking
foraging.
hell, mate. 0.
Elf of like
3.
aren't you?
Yeah, I thought I was at one with nature.
Yeah, you both failed to find food.
Oh, what the fuck?
But you
Right.
find food for one person.
Oh,
Okay,
What
so
about
how
me?
much
What about-
food is in my inventory now?
Just like
Add one.
just do one ration because it's 24
What
hours.
about me? What about me? What about me?
You want to
You've
forage?
got to sleep for 8 hours.
You
then.
got to sleep, mate.
Oh.
This guy forage while
Can't we
you're sleeping.
spend an
Well,
hour
I'm
when
sleeping
we
though, so
before we
my
go to
health
sleep doing
points
quick
go back up,
foraging?
don't they?
What?
Yeah, I want to do that.
My health points
Oh,
go
yeah?
back up to
After my
full,
failed
don't
It
they?
takes-
attempt earlier in the
foraging
day, I
takes
was
an
told
hour.
before I sleep.
Yeah.
Foraging takes an hour, so you guys can do that 3 more times if you want.
Oh yeah, go on, hit me up a few times.
Okay, yeah, you fail every time.
Fuck.
You find enough food for 5 people.
Yeah. Oh wait, I
Then you
wanted
find
everyone.
enough. Then you
6
find
people.
enough food for one person.
Okay.
I don't need any. I can just
Then
do
you
my
find
rations
enough
like that.
food for one person again. So you've got
So I've got
seven,
3
seven
single.
added. You got 7 24 hours. 7 rations basically.
So that's 1 for me,
now. 1 for
2
you
for me,
and 5. And
Yeah,
that's
one
including-
each for the other 5 people.
Yeah, you can give them to the other.
1 for me and 1 for everyone else.
I
No,
don't know,
2
mate,
for
you
you.
divide them out however you like.
2 for you.
You
2 for
found
you.
7
Yeah.
things.
I'm
worth of
minus
rations.
2 already, so just forget it.
2 for
Let's
you
just
and 1
move
for
on.
everyone else in the group works.
Wait, who needs rations? Does anyone?
No,
share
everyone's got
No,
quite a
everyone's
few,
got
mate. I
eight.
wouldn't worry about it.
Just
Don't
take them.
Okay.
Just write down 7
Keep
more.
holding
You
them.
worry. I'm gonna go buy some.
can hand them out at the time.
I was
And
getting really
Tortec, mate.
confused
Don't
with
forget about the
numbers.
imaginary person.
Okay, so if I have 2 and then everyone else gets an extra
One.
1.
Alright.
Sweet.
Don't
Thanks,
forget about turd dip.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, no, I included him in that. There's 5 other people other than Cypher.
Okay, so you've all successfully foraged into the forest. You explore into the forest a little bit as you're foraging, and you catch yourself some rabbits and some deer. And you catch 1 deer
Nice.
one time out. That's where you got all of those big clump of rations from.
Nice.
Can we all sit around
And
the
then-
fireplace and have some bonding time? And we'll
Do you
all
want to do that?
Alright,
Yeah,
so we all sit
bonding.
down around the fireplace and we laugh about our adventures. And I say, ha ha, remember when I stuck my claw up their nose?
I actually wasn't there, but it sounds fucking hilarious.
That just started to happen, mate. Just
Don't worry, it's recorded.
the group roared in laughter.
raw.
Oh, the sweet taste of victory, they all cried. Sipping on fine sherries and eating rabbits. Tordek had no problem eating the rabbit's feet, noticed Shadetch.
That's so bitchy and judgmental.
He's all about cooking.
I love this game. Oh god.
Alright.
Yeah, we've won this. So are we all friends
Oh,
now?
my back.
I know,
Yeah.
last time.
Also,
before,
when we
I was
get
like,
here,
it's so,
What's
I'm so
popping?
glad we should.
So you arrive. So you stroll.
Well, we wake up in the morning, obviously, and have a tea.
Yeah, okay.
Fuck
So,
that.
sorry,
Don't
mate.
skip
Sorry, mate.
over it.
So, I just didn't think you guys wanted to be travelling for too long.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
What
yeah.
are the daylight? We finally made it
Fast
out.
travel bullshit.
We finally made it out. We're just bonding on the way. We're
Oh yeah, in
debating our
fact, you guys
characters.
haven't
What
even
happens?
introduced yourselves to
What
each other.
happens around
Like,
the fucking campfire? What
technically,
did
none of
do?
you know each other's names.
Okay, yeah, well, we
can
kind of
chat
covered
about
that.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean. Tom's got a backstory.
I've fucking heard enough of Tom's backstory.
Yeah, we know
Does
about
anyone else
the
come
fucking. We know the
Does anyone else come up with that fucking backstory?
No,
Well, I
don't
just
remember
wanted you to
anything.
know about my noble upbringing and my very, very depressing childhood when my family were killed.
What were they
No,
called by?
we
Do you
told you.
remember?
What was it? A demon-led
No, they weren't. You changed it. You changed
genocide.
it to dwarves.
What happened to you being Russian?
Yeah, that's why he was trying to
gave up on that
justify his
one.
anger at the
I gave
Tordek
up on that
thing.
one.
He
Yeah.
said that his family got brutally murdered by dwarves.
Is it dwarves or demons?
You can make them demon dwarves. And
Yeah.
they go
I
half
just
an hour.
dislike dwarves because they're short. And they've got the weird beards. Short people with massive beards freak me the fuck out. And that's going beyond the game. Yeah.
So,
Right, yeah,
What's
well, we all know.
Anyway.
you'll know about each other now.
Wait, but what is? I only know Tom's backstory.
Oh man, do you have one? I want to know
What
yours.
is yours then?
He might not want to reveal his though.
What?
I want to know yours.
You're such a shifty character, it's unbelievable.
Nah, Jack put word in his mouth.
I haven't.
What's your backstory?
What is your backstory? What are you telling
I haven't decided if I'm gonna
No.
tell you my backstory.
Oh fuck!
Shadetch.
Wait, everyone go. If people want to first. Then,
Well, I kind of want to get in on some good things before everyone robs them up.
Mine is that I don't remember anything. I don't know what.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This is pretty.
No
Yeah,
idea
that
what
would
happened
make sense.
prior to
That's
this.
such
Fair
cop
enough.
out,
Like
man. Are you
60
joking me?
years
Oh
old.
yeah, I just don't remember anything from Dungeon. Yeah.
He's got it though. He's
This
got
is
the
Yeah, he does
info.
have a backstory, mate. He just doesn't know it.
What? Mans was on a trip, didn't know what happened. Landed in a ditch,
Oh.
woke up in a dungeon.
Yeah, I really
Classic
like
D&D,
I
mate.
really like
Classic
all you
D&D.
guys, but I don't feel ready to share my backstory yet. I'll tell you another time.
Backstory.
It's a long story.
I look-
It's a long
I've
story.
just lived so many lives.
Thousands of years.
Yeah.
I look offendedly at all
All
of
of them.
you. Like, why wouldn't you be telling me your stories, bruz?
I actually think that Shadetch is a bit oversharing. It's a bit of an overshare.
Wow. A bit of-
I second.
Everyone raises their hand.
Tordek as well.
Shadetch,
He was
stop,
first
stop.
here.
He was first.
As if
Tordek stood when that was announced. Tordek stood in agreement whilst everyone else was putting their
As if
hand
the
up.
fact that Shadetch is an overshare is the worst thing about him. Not the
Shadetch-
fact that
Shadetch
We've
stands,
all heard enough of your life story.
Shadetch stands up and says, "That's quite enough jollity for one night," and using his intimidation, shouts. So let's roll for my intimidation shout.
What is your intimidation?
To make everyone shut the fuck
What is
up.
your intimidation?
Can't do this in real life, so fuck you. It's 11. No, it's intelligence. Where is intimidation?
Skills, bottom left.
Skills, bottom left, where is it? 9.
9. Okay. So, guys, what are all your wills?
I have no will of my own.
My will is 15. Now I have my cape, which adds one more will.
Wait, you say you had 12, yeah?
13.
8. 9? What?
9.
9. Okay, so you've rolled 25. So anyone who's got below 25 on their will is successfully
Oh,
intimidated.
We're
by...
not going to roll on top of our
Yeah.
score.
Yeah, actually, yeah, it's a counter roll. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, oh, fucking hell. So
I got
that's
15.
18. So,
I'll take that.
yeah, that's fine.
33.
So now no one is intimidated by Shadetch's intimidation scream.
What?
And in fact, Tordek begins to chuckle.
You see what you've done? You see what you've done now?
I'm still a young dragon. I'm
Yo,
still a
yo,
young
let's
dragon.
all go to sleep and then roll on to the. Is it we're around a campfire now, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go to sleep
Alright,
and then get to the
yeah.
village, so
Alright.
we can fit in a bit of village action before we have to go.
So,
Actually, no, fuck you. I grumble and I stumble off to walk towards the village by myself.
whilst everyone else is going to
We're
sleep.
gonna go
Yeah,
sleep.
I want to get an early start.
Okay. Is splitting up the best idea? And how will Shadetch fare by himself? Like and subscribe to the channel and join us next week to find out.